Hi, this is Louie here at the Castle Marne Bed and Breakfast in Denver. It's day 14 of the video challenge, and more importantly, today it's going to be about the gardens. The corner lot here at the old original arraignment house in Denver. It is a corner lot, and it was used to be the first house in the neighborhood back in 1889 when the house was built. This corner lot was bought for $10,000. The entire castle behind us was built for a total of $40,000 back in the day, and it was all built by stone, quarried from the Castle Rock area, and all of it worked on by European stonemasons. Mr. John Mason had acquired after Mr. William Lang, the architect, had brought in all the different artisans to put this building together. So let's talk about the gardens. We've got the corner lot. All of it you see here is grass, but then throughout we have some fantastic roses, many different styles and types, from antiques to old-fashioned. I know it's not quite coming to season yet, but before I get a chance to finish this 30-day challenge, you're going to see some of these roses in bloom. We also have these wonderful air plants, if you will, that we have in these great planters. We keep them in the wintertime inside so that they get a chance to stay around and be ready for us to go ahead and put out onto the porch. So as I mentioned, we've got all the different roses. Obviously, we also have the great little orchids and violets that we use for our breakfasts every morning, pansies as well throughout, and then of course the great tulips that we have. And they've already been up and down this year with all the snow and everything else. I do have a couple of volunteer pansies out here, and they're great fun sitting in the middle of the grass. I've mowed all the way around them. So let's take a look back in the Victorian garden. It's always a great place to see. We've got our geraniums out, and then with that we're also getting ready to have our herbs. Sage continues to be around throughout the entire year, even during the winter time, interestingly enough. We're getting ready to bring our basil in, but this area is always great fun. It happens to be the great nasturtium patch. This is where we have all the different colored nasturtiums that we use for our garnis, salads, and things like that. As I mentioned, we've got the geraniums already out in the different pots throughout. We'll also have the mums and bleeding hearts. We've got a few of the bleeding hearts already out, which is really nice to see. They're coming out on some more roses here, climbing onto the arbors as well. And then we'll also be seeing throughout this area the lily of the valley back in the corner. And this is a nice shaded area. They're already starting to come on in bloom here in just a little bit. So before I get a chance to finish all these videos, you'll get to see some of them. Otherwise, our potted plants are here, and of course all the running vines on the walls. So that gives you a chance to see today's video essay about the Castle Marne, the gardens, as we're just coming into it with spring, and then we'll see a little bit more before the end of the year and the end of this video challenge to see some more of the actual flowers up. So we'll talk to you soon.